Progressing, I would say. I would say on schedule. You know, we still screw a lot of things up, but we're starting to get it. I mean, the scheme part of it will come. You know, that's just you can't magically make that happen overnight with new players in any position, and so we're going through the normal, you know, kind of process, I would say, there on schedule. But I think the bigger thing for us is the mentality that we preach offensively, and our group here, whether they're guys that have been here before or not, this group's got to learn it. This group's got to understand it, and we're taking baby steps towards that right now.
You had a chance to meet with Jalen yesterday, the quarterbacks. He gave a 3.5-minute opening statement, and then 30 minutes. It was something that I've never seen around here. Are you surprised about the maturity level and what he showed there at all?
Not really. I mean, he's a neat kid. He's been through a lot. He's been through plenty of those, so that's not surprising. No.
Lincoln, when CeeDee Lamb showed up here, was he already a pretty willing and capable blocker, or is that something that he became since he got here?
He's always been willing. Some receivers don't like contact, you know, and he enjoys it. He plays physical, whether the ball's in his hand or not. He's become a much smarter, more well-rounded blocker. He had a great starting point because the willingness is there. Now he looks like a different human being with the way we've developed him. He actually has muscles now, which is different than when he came in. Yeah, that combined with learning what we want to do, he's become a really good blocker.
I didn't know until 15 minutes ago he showed up here at 17. If I knew it, I'd forgotten.
Yeah, he was very young. Yeah, young and underdeveloped in a lot of ways, but always willing.
You look at the way he finished the season, that Alabama game.
Yep.
Is that the most difficult part, going from either good to great or great to, I don't know, out of this world or whatever? I mean, is he kind of in that small increment of improvement area right now?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say small increment, but does it get harder to improve at that point? Yes, and I think the biggest reason is human nature, is complacency. You know, it's when you're doing well, sometimes, you know, putting your ego off to the side and saying, you know, really taking a hard look at yourself and identifying the things you got to get better at, and going and spending the time, just like you were walk-on that just walked in here first day, 8th on the depth chart. You got to keep that mentality, and that's hard for so many people, and you can preach it as much as you want, but at the end of the day, there's got to be some inner will and fire and drive to get that done, and he's had that, and he's done a good job here this spring. He's a better player this spring than he was at the end of last season.